I ended up being discriminated against. I was discriminated in elementary school to a certain extent, and then severely in middle school, and again severely in my special needs school. The discrimination only ended a couple of years ago when I left, and I ended up, getting my high school diploma and going to college. How I got my high school diploma is nothing short of a miracle, or nothing short of a major feat of accomplishment. I persevered through all the discrimination, through all the stereotyping, and I was able to get my high school diploma. And then I went to college. But now I read a really disturbing fact about people with my condition.
That a whopping 95% of people with my condition who graduated college are either unemployed or are severely underemployed. Basically, I am one of these people right now who are underemployed. I'm only working 4 hours a week, and I can't currently find any other job. But I'm currently attending college. So that could be a factor because it's interfering with my schedule. However, the real reason I currently cannot find any other job is because my autism shows on interviews. My anxiety shows. And a couple times I disclosed my disability, and a couple times I didn't. But whether I disclose it or not, I still cannot find a job. Because if I don't disclose, like verbally, my resume disclosed it. It showed that I went to that special needs school. They look up the name of the school that I went to, and they find out I have autism, because that school is for kids with autism. Even though it mentioned that I got my Regents diploma from Forest Hills High School, which is just about a few blocks away from here, before I'm making this video in Forest Hills, they know I have autism, because I graduated from that school. However, if I omit the fact that I went to that school, and instead claim that I went to Forest Hills High School, though I got a diploma from there, that's not going to be true, and I'm going to be lying. And I could get fired. And I could get fired for omitting the truth on a resume or on an interview. And even if they don't discover that I have autism, my symptoms might show, and that might lead them to suspect there's something wrong with me, or that I'm weird in some way, shape, or form, and they won't get the job. However, if I disclose my disability and explain them that's why I'm acting a little differently, as I said, that could be another reason why I'm not getting the job. And in fact, every job I apply to where they ask you that I have a disability, I said yes. Every single one of them never calls me for an interview. Isn't that something? That's why there's a freaking 95% unemployment rate for people with autism who graduated college. And you know what's funny? The unemployment rate among people with autism who actually didn't go to college is much lower, because people who didn't go to college who have autism get more help. People with autism who graduated college fall through the cracks. They can't find a job, yet no one's really going to help them, and they don't seek help because they think, oh, I graduated college, so I'm going to find a job. And the people with autism who do find jobs, a lot of them who graduated college, since they can't find a job anywhere else, end up working in fast food restaurants, working for grocery store baggers, or even worse, working as janitors because of discrimination. I feel like I'm wasting my life in college. I mean, my mom's making me go, and I really don't, because I already know what's going to happen when I graduate. I'm not going to get a job, and I'm just wasting life in college. I've already wasted 5 years of my life in college. I started in 2012. Well, 2012 was as a requirement to take my Regents. But that was one semester. I took spring of 2012 in Massasoit Community College, and I've learned the last 4 years in LaGuardia, and I have another year to go to graduate. And then after I graduate, I will end up going to Mississippi State to get my degree in broadcast meteorology. And that's still up in the air because it's still up in the air because my mom may not let me go. And so she's been pushing me 5 years to go to college, and then now she's not going to let me go. Well, whether she lets me go or not, that's not going to be a big factor as whether I get my degree in broadcast meteorology or not, or I get another degree. won't really matter because no one's really going to hire me. That's my biggest fear. My fear is that I'm going to graduate college and I'm just going to end up right where I am right now, living in an agency, hardly even working. It's probably going to happen because I kind of had a vision of it happening, and usually when I have visions, it almost always happens. So I think it is going to happen. I just got to prepare myself for the horrible failure that will wait me in about 5 to 10 years. And a lot of you might think this is going to happen because I'm so negative. No, it won't. It will happen because of the stigma associated with my condition. Because people are too stupid to realize that people with autism are really intelligent and smart. That's why I'm going to have the life that I have, or will have. Well, so when people are going to see this video in 10 years, or in a few years, and I am in the same place where I am, don't say serves you right, but realize that I was right all along. And if I'm wrong, if there's a tiny chance that I'm wrong, I will say that I am right and you're wrong. Or I am wrong, you're right and I'm wrong. I hope that's what happens. But I know it'll probably be the other way around where I'm being right. And whoever thinks I'm gonna succeed, I hope you're right. I pray to God that you're all right. And I hope I'm wrong. Well, I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that my fears don't come true. But little by little, it's all been futile. My mom's probably not letting me go to She's probably not gonna let me go to Mississippi. I'll end up going to some other second-rate school where I will probably, because here in New York it's very competitive. So maybe if I go to some really small town in the country, maybe I'll get hired there. But if my mom doesn't let me go out there, there's no way I'm going to become a meteorologist and work my way up the ladder. If my mom doesn't even give me a chance to succeed. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.